Hey folks, fWhip here, and welcome to Fishing with fWhip. Today is the first episode of hopefully many to come for my version of a podcast. If anything comes up where I want to sit down and have a conversation with you all, or with my friends, like today. Today I am joined by GeminiTay and MythicalSausage. Leave a like if you're excited, drop a sub to fWhip2, and let's get fishing. It's absolutely fantastic to have you both here.
Oh, thank you.
It's great.
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's just, we're just chilling. We're just fishing, doing our thing, chatting, having a good time. I figured today we'd talk about some Minecrafty stuff. We talk about a little Empire stuff because, we all did that. And to get started, because I'm assuming most people on my side know both of you, but would you like to take turns introducing yourselves? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'll go first. My name's GeminiTay. I have a hardcore world that I died with. Okay, okay, I'm fine. Just you go ahead.
Do a real one, Sausage. Come on, you just hit 1 million subs.
Oh, that's true.
Big man Sausage over here with 1 mil subs.
Yeah, here, have an apple. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, I reached 1 million subscribers playing Minecraft.
Congratulations. That happened today, too.
That happened actually. No, it happened last night when I was sleeping. I was in my little onesie pajamas, my Chewbacca onesies, and I was sleeping. I was snoring. And all of a sudden, I got like 35,000 notifications. But I didn't wake up until this morning, and I saw it.
I have an important question off of this one. Does Bubbles have a Yoda onesie to go with your Chewie onesie? Okay, thank you.
Yes, she does. Yeah, it even has little ears. She's so nice. She actually looks like Yoda if you look at it from an angle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What else do you want to know? Go to Gem now.
Yeah, Gem, go for it.
Hi, I'm Gem. I make Minecraft videos just like these two dummies.
Here,
that's all.
Cool.
Good job.
Yeah. Great. All right, so I figured to start off because we had a little bit of a chaotic trio, but had a fantastic time in Empires for season 1, which the news is out, planning for season 2, everything like that, which is fantastic. Super excited for it. But I wanted to take a little bit of a moment to go back in time for season 1. If you had first impromptu response, what was your favorite moment of season 1? Big thing, little thing, or whatever.
Well, if we're talking about big things, it's Gem's hat. Sorry.
Why is PvP off of the server?
Completely winging it to get started until we're like, wait, no, this is working, and let's take it and do something fun. So that was all really cool.
Full improv for sure. A lot of people compare Empires and go, "Oh, it's all scripted roleplay," but it really wasn't. We were just improving. We were just making stuff up.
I mean, since the news is out at this point, the whole idea with Zornos started when Shelby joined the server and Scott downloaded a voice mod and wanted to go bother her.
Yeah, he just wanted to prank her. It wasn't meant to be a big thing. It wasn't written.
And I remember seeing it happening, and because I had turned on Shelby's stream and I was just gathering some resources and things. I was like, what is going on? So I flew over there, and Scott's just sitting there crouching behind an oak tree above Shelby's base. So his nameplate has disappeared, and just following her when she's down underground and just saying things. And he just looks over at me and shakes his head in game, don't say anything, don't do anything. Awesome. And then just messaged me a DM and was just walk away, let me do this. And that's where Zornoth evolved from. That was so funny. So I just remember being what are you doing?
Kind of how everything came about, though, in our little alliance.
I think the only thing that was actually planned out on the server was the Empire games, introducing the crown, because I wanted to before I had the idea for that, I wanted to make sure everybody was interested. Otherwise, it wasn't going to work. So it was here's the rules. Do people want to do it? And then everything from there was improv, though.
Yeah, even the stuff that I did with the Zornoff character, I had no idea what I was going to do, what angle I was playing with it. But everybody was actually being scared of him. So I was let me go completely different. Let me just be his friend. And then from there is where all the let me get corrupted by him part came up. And all of that was completely winged. Even the elvish that I was messing around because since Scott's an elf, and I was it'll be cool if I start saying elvish things in the chat just to freak people out. So I got into the Lord of the Rings Elvish translator and just what would be cool to say in chat while Zornoff is walking around and people are recording. So I was putting release me or something like that. I was changing it up. So That was just completely winged.
So good.
But
it was awesome because it happened live too. Like you were doing those Elvish things in chat while I was live streaming.
Yeah,
so the reactions to it couldn't be scripted or anything like that. Like it was genuine reactions. It was happening live.
All of the first like times where we got like the demon would visit everybody when they're live streaming. Those were unscripted too. Like all of that stuff.
Scott made sure we were live and not recording, so it couldn't be planned. Like we had to improv on the spot. We didn't know if Zornoff was going to show up or not. Like
all we would get would be a ping of, "Hey, are you streaming this week?" And then if we said yes, he would just like, "Okay, cool. What time?"
Did he do that to you? Because I didn't even get that.
I got that, but I was just like, "Are you gonna stop by?" And he said, "Maybe at some point." I don't know.
Yeah, he gives a strong maybe.
He would leave the Zornoth account just online in spectator mode. So it was always on, so you can never see the message in chat of Zornoth joined the game. That was always fun.
Yeah, it would lurk in there and you just show up out of nowhere. That was so good. Oh, you got Jimmy the worst, though. Jimmy parts were the best. Oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah, Jimmy got it pretty bad. Gem, you got it pretty bad, too, for a while. That was all so funny, though.
I did. I loved it, though. It was so fun to have something to react to and get the audience involved and stuff.
Yep. So on that,
that's so good.
Is there a storyline of season 1 that you wish we or you yourself or the group as a whole could have pushed more, that like you feel like we could have, not like beating a dead horse type thing, but something that could have just been done a little bit more in depth and moving forwards?
I would have done my academy more. We were just running out of time.
Yeah, the academy.
Totally.
And it took forever to build it. I was building out of stupid materials like bone block and amethyst. So But if it had been done sooner, I would have done better with the classes and the professors. I mean, I did fine for what we had. Lizzie and Catherine made great profs and we made it work, but I would have done it further and had more people involved.
Yeah, different classes and different professors would have been funny. Like a bigger classroom setting, like have everybody come to class one day. Like a school day, you see people like passing around in the halls. That would have been funny.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Sausage, you got anything?
No, I don't know. I think I did pretty much everything that I wanted to do, especially like the whole corrupted thing. And people were asking like, all that was winged. Even the storylines, like every build was 99% like improv.
This man doesn't write a word down.
I don't write anything. I just
recording with Sausage and Joey at the same time is the most chaotic experience ever.
They're the two biggest improvers. Oh my god, they just go and go and go.
Yeah, everything Joey and Sausage do is 100% improv, and you put the two of them together and it's chaotic, but it works in the end. Something great comes out of it, but every single time if you are there trying to do it with them, you are lost. There is
my brain doesn't work like that. So watching them like just craft a story out of thin air with no prior planning is like, what the heck is going on? But Sausage, you follow it so easily and so well.
I don't know. I just love it. It's just more fun. I hate writing stuff down because then I get stuck of like I have to say this specific thing when I get to a certain point. I can't do that. Like everything I do just revolves around just reacting to whatever is happening. So I can never write anything down.
Yeah.
So whenever we say like we're getting together and we're gonna do this, I was like, okay, and then I just whatever comes to my mind at that moment is what I go with. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like I do a lot of that too. I've found for myself that when I'm trying to record and do things, I stumble a lot. So I've recently been writing like scripts for my single player stuff, or if I have a moment where I'm just talking to myself, I'm like, all right, this is like, these are the key points I want to get across, like make sure I hit them. And otherwise I ramble for a good 30-40 seconds and the clips are so long that it's just like, this doesn't flow well.
We did have that problem with the Rose Alliance though.
Oh God, yeah.
Rambling. We would get together as a group. We'd have an hour recorded, and it was like, how are we gonna cut?
How do I cut this to 4 minutes? Yeah.
It's hard to cut to because there's so many good moments. So it's hard to...
I feel like the big storyline for me that I wanted to go with harder, but just hit a point where we all went into the holiday season and people weren't online as much because we wanted to do holidays and stuff like that this year, which was nice. I'll say the first time since being full-time on YouTube, or even the 2 years that I was like consistently uploading but wasn't full-time, like I'd never really enjoyed a holiday season. And this year I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna get my videos out, but like I'm gonna take time off, and it was fantastic.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we did the same thing. We just took some time.
But the one that I wish I had pushed harder just kind of fell into that point of we went into the holidays and then Joey was also out of town. Ooh, I got a book. I got a Frostwalker 2 book. Huh.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, Scott.
But the storyline I wish I had pushed farther was the jungle invasion with Joey. Joey and I had chatted and came up with this great idea where we were going to get Shelby involved, and I was going to like, because I needed to fuel the forge and everything like that, so I was going to start chopping down the jungle, also like trying to push Joey out of it a little bit and things like that. We had this great idea for a storyline going, and Shelby was going to get in and kind of be on my side of this, of being like, yeah, Joey's kind of weird. We don't like, we need, like, the neighborhood watch was going to spawn from it. So Gem, we were going to pull you in and kind of bring all of the Eastern empires together, the four of us. And we had this great thing going. And then I was like, all right, I'm busy these few weeks because I got family things going on, so I can't really dedicate much time to it. And then everybody else was like, oh yeah, no, then I'm out of town at this point, and then I'm out of town over here. And it didn't come to fruition in the end, which was a bummer because I had the time to start it and build the salmon mech and like chop down a big section of the jungle. And for anybody who's a World of Warcraft fan, I was going to go with like the Warsong Gulch vibe of like the Horde trying to invade the big elven forest. And so they just have like big logging machines all over the place and giant trees being chopped down, and very much going after like the goblin shredders and whatnot. But I just didn't really get to it, unfortunately. And she's gone.
Yeah, she left.
My codfish went way over my head. Sorry, I'm listening.
But it would have been super cool to do, but it was kind of a bummer. It was kind of a bummer to not do that. But yeah, we got season 2 coming.
It would have been cool for sure.
Yeah, I would have liked that. That would have been nice.
Season
You know what would have been cool though? Like
stories.
more. I think we needed more, like an actual war. That's what I always like.
We had the feud of like the cod head feud where I got Jimmy's cod head for a while. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
But we didn't push that. I feel like we were a little worried about how the audience would react if we kept it going on, and we didn't want to drag it on too long, because as much as we're all very much in on the role play and it was very fun, it did turn to like a good versus evil type of vibe for the viewing community, even though we all knew that we weren't in that point. Which made it a little hard. It made it difficult being on, because I feel like at least Sausage and I, Gem, you teetered the line very well in the middle of like, I don't know, I'm just trying to make sure they don't kill everything.
Oh no, I was an evil man. I was possessed by demons.
It's really difficult to be an antagonist and still be a real life human and not an actor. It's like impossible on the mental health, and it's hard to get the audience to understand.
Totally. Because we came in with the season, before it even started, we were like, yeah, we're going to have massive wars. We're ready to go do all this stuff. And like, pretty much everybody was like, yeah, if you at least tell me beforehand, but you need, like, for the storyline, if you blow up part of my base, like, that's fine. And then even with that, it was still hard because we were fine with it, but viewership was not.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to balance that next time. I feel like Zornoth did a good job of that, actually, because it took some of the pressure off of like you two, who were evil before Zornoth, slightly evil anyways, chaotic. Slightly. And Zornoth came in and kind of took the pressure off a bit, which helped. But obviously we don't want to go that route again, so we need to like learn how to be antagonists.
Yeah, Zorzor helped and hurt because it introduced a 13th player, which made it confusing for some people. So we'll have to be careful of that in the future.
Yeah.
But
and for the people who had no idea that was Scott, what's wrong with you? Listen to the Scottish accent. It's right there. It's literally right there.
It was pretty obvious the entire time.
Graveliness. It was like, I wonder who that is. I have no idea. It's Scott with a deep voice. Okay.
Yeah, it was
except for that one time it was me. I did it once.
You did it once.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But it was for those who don't know, spoiler warning. If you didn't know, oh my god, it's easy.
So season 2, I don't want you to reveal anything that you're not comfortable with, but have you thought of where you want to take it for yourself? We're still a few months out. We're trying to take a bit of a break before we bring it back in and go hard, because it's nice to have a mental break with all of the storytelling and everything like that. Have either of you come up with anything that you want to do?
30% rough outline right now. I have a good idea. You've seen some pictures of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And
I won't show any. I won't show any.
I don't show it, but I think it's gonna be amazing. People are gonna really like that, and it's gonna be very funny. And I have a little backstory I'm working on. But yes, we're doing completely different characters, so it's a completely new idea and everything. So, it's fun. It's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait. Yep, I got an idea.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea too, but I'm not narrowed down to just one like sausage. I have a few options in my head. I know for sure that Wizard Gem is retired, so I don't want to come back as a wizard again. I want to do something completely different, but I'm not sold on what that's going to be yet.
Gem, the technical marvel, redstone contraptions, everything. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it has to pair my real life personality a little bit because I cannot pretend to be smart at redstone. I can't.
Hey, I pretended all season. It worked out decently well.
Yeah, you blew everything up. But
yeah. Hey,
it worked out decently well. You literally caused the server to end. You blew up everyone's fWhip.
Yeah,
I think it turned out fine.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
Honestly,
who's your next character? Are they good?
Well, I don't reveal too much, but it's gonna be mischievously funny. And as a lot of the jokes kind of went of like, Gem, you made this joke a lot throughout the season, like you're like such a little brother, and you're gonna be very happy with how this one turns out for that perspective. But I think it's gonna be super funny.
Oh my goodness! Whatever you do, know that I'm gonna be more annoying. I'm gonna make it my mission. I'm gonna annoy you back.
Let's go, Gem. I'm really excited for the new one because I want to embrace the storylines a bit more. Not like hardcore roleplay every single episode, but like just something going on, something being more involved throughout it. I feel like is a big mission of mine. Because I felt like there's a lot of storylines where I just wasn't really present in as much as I wanted to be. So I'm kind of building myself in a way of being a character who could always be in the background in some way, shape, or form, whether it's if it's like a primary role or not, like could still easily be involved. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and I know what you're gonna be doing. And you know what? I'm gonna be around doing some stuff around that character, doing some stuff too. And I'm not gonna say what kind of things, but
it's so funny because we've been talking. We haven't had any meetings for season 2, but the Discord is every other day somebody's talking about what they're thinking about doing, and it's really cool. It's cool seeing the hype behind it.
I think we did it good.
That's a difficult question.
Maybe from the beginning,
that's
like
fair.
I think maybe from the beginning have an idea of a beginning, middle, and end, but with improv all in between it. But like have like a set thing, like these things should happen by the time.
Yeah. Maybe a plan for the dragon, because boy did we wait for that dragon. We
had so many good plans.
Waited that one out.
Yeah, we had so many plans.
I'm almost thinking for the dragon thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say this time I feel like we just don't do a story around the dragon. Like we just like get it done and get to the end, because doing that took away the end for everything, unless you just needed shulkers and an Elytra.
Yeah, well, it made it. We didn't have any, like, we didn't do the vanilla stuff. We didn't have big farms on the server. So sometimes when you were trying to build a big thing, you couldn't even, like, get XP easily. Like, we had a skeleton spawner we built in the beginning of the game that we never...
Yeah, all my experience was through villager breeding, or villager trading.
Yeah, mine too. All my villagers in the tomb.
On my end, I'm definitely going to do more vanilla stuff to, like, prepare myself to write good stories.
Would you? Yeah. I got kind of like a building one off of this. Would you want to see a storyline starting literally like right away, like we have a rough draft going into episode 1, or would you want it to be like we vanilla Minecraft it up and let natural things happen for 2-3 weeks and then dive in?
Honestly, I kind of want to vanilla it up, like jump in our skins like we have on right now, and episode 2 or 3, we jump into our character through some like we need to.
I've got my teal hoodie. I've got my teal hoodie. I'm ready to rock.
So beautiful.
It's new. It's dry cleaned. It looks
great. Shinier.
It's much shinier than the last one. This one is much better.
It is shiny. I like the strings too. They're very, very thick.
Oh yeah. Big old thick sweatshirt
strings.
hoodie strings.
Oh yes, looks very comfortable. Very nice.
It's very cozy. It's great for this time of year.
I wouldn't mind having like a little bit like a storybook opening, like with some expectation of what the series, because the series is basically we're making stories from this thing. So I wouldn't mind like almost like how I love how PixarRiff started it as like a narrator voice opening up to a book to a story.
That was
cool. I wouldn't mind having like a little bit of that like to start it out. Yeah, we have to vanilla it up because there's no way we're gonna start and already have like our kingdom set up with lore of this whole kingdom is this, even though we haven't built anything on it. But maybe like I don't know. I wouldn't mind having like a little bit of a very quick 1-minute lore story of how this character is here.
Yeah. Cool.
But,
I
yeah.
think it'd be fun to figure that stuff out.
We decide. I don't think that needs to be something that we set.
Oh yeah. Not everyone has to have like a thing.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be it's going to be good going throughout like everything that happens. I'm really looking forward to seeing where we can take it in the future. I feel like we learned a lot of season 1, and season 2 is going to come back bigger and better in like so many ways. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Except Joel,
let's tell
he's
people
gonna be
when we're
smaller.
starting now.
Yeah, and then
Joel
we're
can't get any
starting on the data.
Oh
Yeah, aren't you guys excited?
You
That's a
told
great
them.
announced Yeah, it's gonna be
I
so
can't believe
fun.
this.
You
He said
can't
it.
leak stuff.
Stop.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't say it's on the data.
Oh my god. Gem, he said it.
He's gonna get the lava bucket treatment.
Oh my
He's gonna
god.
get the bucket. He's gonna get the bucket. No.
Get him. Aha.
All right. Well, now we're just in the boat together. Now we're just
I
in the
broke
boat
my
together.
thing.
Oh,
You're
no more
getting
fishing for
dizzy.
sausage.
I broke
Here you
my
go.
fish.
Here, I fished this one up. Use that.
Oh, perfect timing.
It's unbreaking and mending. You can't break that.
Oh, even better. Oh, trust me. If there's something I can break, I'll do it.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was hoping to chat with Empires about. But obviously, we got a lot of cool stuff coming in Minecraft and all that stuff in the future. So I figured we could spend a wee little tiny bit of time on
Oh yes.
watching Gem do
You gonna
figure
make us
eights.
talk about the frogs?
I like Minecraft.
Yeah,
Talking about
the
the
new
frogs,
snapshots are coming out for 119.
There's frogs.
There are
There's
frogs.
frogs.
And there's new lights.
The frog
And the
lights
deep dark.
and the deep dark, but mostly frogs and frog lights. I will say
I
the
can't
frog
wait to die
lights.
to a warden.
I feel like the frog lights are pretty cool, but holy cow, I feel like they're going to be difficult to get. Because you have to get a frog to eat a baby magma cube or something like that.
Wait, that's how you get it? I didn't even know how you got
Yeah,
it.
that's
It
how
eats
you
a magma
obtain
cube
it.
like the block, right?
No, I thought it was is it the block? I thought it was the mob.
I think it's the block. But
Oh.
you have those bastions that have spawners, right? So you just put a frog in spawner.
That's,
Oh.
yeah.
But then you have to go into a bastion.
And then you have to kill
Ugh.
piglin brutes.
You two are doing
in hardcore,
500
Jem.
day hardcore worlds, and you're complaining about frog lights.
And
You two are awesome and
I
built
would
this
like to
whole
go into
thing.
advancements right now and go into the Nether. And I still do not have the advancement for Enter Bastion Remnant.
Yeah, I'm not going to no
Aw.
bastion. Are you
Are you
crazy?
scared? You know, I've done one in my world, and I didn't even die.
Huh.
Oh, yeah?
And piglin brutes
Yeah,
hit
it's regular
harder in
survival.
hardcore. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just put them in a boat though; they'll never hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
But
I
your hot fire
panic.
boats.
I panic
boats.
hit things. I go like I spam everything all
Yeah,
over the place.
he has anxiety when he goes into
I have
bastions.
hardcore anxiety.
yeah.
I can't do
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry, sausage.
Yes.
But yeah,
I
we
drink
got
a
that.
lot of coffee.
I'm gonna have frog lights. I don't know about you two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gem
I wish
will
you could have
be
frog
Frog
legs.
Queen in season 2. Then she's just gonna wear a little froggy bucket hat and the regular
I
skin.
can't.
and
I
be
already
good.
did that.
Oh,
She
right,
already
Done
did. She
in
can't do it again.
Hermitcraft.
You can't
She
redo. Can't redo.
Can't, I gotta do something new, Flip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything you're hoping to see coming in 119 that hasn't been released yet? That you're just like, I hope the wild update it has to have this.
Different color wood for the mangroves because I don't like the one they have right now.
The current one. I'll use the current one, but I think it could be better.
It's too similar to jungle. It's like,
Mhm.
come on, give me
That's
something
I
better.
like jungle wood, so I'm not complaining. But
It's way too similar.
trapdoor recipe change.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Corey's
One-
been
one
teasing
wood
about
per
that
thing.
on Twitter recently. I swear,
I
if
know.
that doesn't happen
was
now, I will
messaging
cry.
him.
Yeah. Corey, help us, please.
Corey, please. Corey, please. I just want them to all of the concept art that they showed at Minecraft Live way back when. I literally just turned into my desktop backgrounds, and I love it. The birch forest one is so cool. I want to see
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I
birch
know.
is
I've been
beautiful.
telling everybody about birch forest. Nobody believed me that they're awesome, but they're awesome.
Yeah,
they're
I
awesome.
like birch forest to begin with, and if those updates come through, it's gonna be so good.
I would love a yellow birch leaf though, like we
I'm
have in
gonna
your
get an
pack.
"I told you so" moment. I'm so
Mhm.
excited.
Yeah, if new leaf colors would be sick, but I don't think that's coming.
We need some
We
more
just
color
got
leaves.
azalea. I
We-
can't be
yeah,
mad about
azaleas
that.
are still
There's flowers in
green.
there.
There's just like a more vibrant oak. Like they're not that different, and they're.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
want
they have
like
the
pink.
biome
You know,
consistency.
I would love pink leaves.
I would love
I'll
pink
take it.
leaves.
I would love.
Pink and yellow.
I want to make like the bonsai trees and things like that, where you just have like
Mhm.
bright pink leaves. Like those would be so fun. And I don't like doing it where everybody's just like, oh, use concrete powder, glazed terracotta, and glass. I'm
It
like,
doesn't
no,
look
it
the
looks
same.
awful. It looks No, it needs to be leaves. It needs to have the transparency
I want fluffy
to it.
leaves.
Yeah.
But no, the thing I'm waiting for the most, it's the deep dark. I want to go down deep, and I'm going to get murdered by a warden. I want to scream real loud and scare bubbles.
They look scary. Yeah. The warden, the animation for like spawning, I'm a little worried about that.
It's going to eat me.
I'm excited. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah. 119 is the new skulk blocks they're releasing that like feed off of experience. Seem pretty cool. But it's also worrying me a bit because apparently, like, they're patching the experience off of gold farms, the big golden donut. That the piglins, unless you apparently, I've been hearing that unless you manually kill them, like the aggro kills won't give experience. So Enderman farms are going to be back on top probably. Well, Sausage is getting bored, so we should probably wrap this up soon.
No, Sausage. I'm fine. Don't you worry. I've had 3 cups of coffee. I'm good to go for 3 more hours.
That's
he just can't sit still any longer. He can't sit still.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I love espresso.
I got 2 more questions I had written down. These ones are kind of more open-ended, but is there like a...
You wrote stuff down?
I wrote questions. I know. I did. I
know, Sausage. It's a new concept.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know you've never heard of it. I know.
I mean, I literally had thoughts on 1.19 wild update. Like that was what I built my last question into.
Oh,
so this next one... Is there a build style that you've seen in Minecraft that you want to do but you've never done?
No, I've done everything.
I've done it all too.
I haven't done industrial, but I don't know that I'd want to. Like, I kind of have been playing Minecraft for so long that I've gotten into a little niche that I'm happy in. Like, I like my little cottagey builds, my cute style, my fantasy, my medieval. I'm happy.
The towers you build, like the domes where they're like the open air arches all the way around and then it like keeps going up. I love those. Those are fantastic.
I like that like elegant style. I don't know. I'm quite happy in my little style niche.
Yeah.
I guess there's stuff that I would like to try, like maybe futuristic. I had a concept for futuristic a long time ago and I never did it, but
that's fair. That's fair.
Nothing I'm
hard.
super passionate about.
In survival,
it is hard. In survival, it's impossible. The colored blocks in survival,
concrete, and there's no
so
slabs.
hard to get.
Unless you want to do gray, there's no slabs.
Yeah, and that because of that, you have to build at a giant scale. Like Minecraft is so much easier on this smaller, like medieval scale, because the wood and cobblestone just leans into it.
Yeah, that's why I love medieval so much. Yeah, I think
futuristic. What about you guys?
I haven't done. I need to do some futuristic stuff. I wouldn't mind maybe some cyberpunk stuff.
Have you seen those new cyberpunk builds popping up with like all the glow squid ink signs and they're just so crazy detailed? So like somebody made a little noodle shop or something, ramen shop, and I found it on Pinterest a few days ago. I was obsessed. I can't find it again, and there's no way I could ever recreate anything like that. But like, I would love to do something like that. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen that's Freedom. I think his name is Freedom. So good. Yeah, I follow him. So cool. I don't know what they use these like even like so many weird blocks. Like you never even like a smoker kind of reversed on top of like a blast furnace with signs and like banners, and the banners are all decorated to look like different shapes and stuff that actually add to the builds. Like good. Yeah, I want to do some stuff like that.
Then all the levers connecting to like levers connecting into end rods to make like the light beams and things. Oh, so good. So good.
And sideways.
It's like a rustic cyberpunk too. It's not futuristic cyberpunk. It's like take medieval buildings and just smash cyberpunk features onto it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I want to do more of that stuff. But I think as other styles, I think we've done everything.
You've done everything.
Sausage, you've built Minecraft. If you Google Minecraft, MythicalSausage is gonna come up.
I try. Okay, I want to get good at all of this. So many
if
cool
anybody can let us
man.
know in the comments if you can Google something Minecraft blah 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 tutorial and MythicalSausage does not pop up in the top 5, please let us know in the comments.
Let him know, yeah.
Build his video content for the year.
Yeah, give me everything you want me to build.
Sausage has like 1,800 videos, something ridiculous. It's so many. You're insane and so talented.
When inspiration hits, you just gotta build stuff, okay? It's fine.
I could tell, yeah. You are grinding. You make so many videos.
Yeah, I have fallen off. I've been falling into doing... You broke the mending fishing rod. How?
Sorry.
That was my one mending fishing rod.
I was spamming it.
But anyways, I feel like I've fallen into recently of like, I love the editing side of like how I'm doing these hardcore videos, and I want to do more stuff like that. So I'm not uploading as much, but like I'm so much more satisfied in what I'm doing. So it's been making it worth it. Like
that's important.
Yeah. Like this is something I can do more long term. Whereas when I do like the one build a video, I'm like, all right, let's build it. And how can I turn this build into 10 minutes of footage and then explore a bit? Like I feel like I hit a wall very quickly. And I
Yeah.
don't.
You do a lot of stuff.
I
per
can
video,
relate
that's
to that. I
good.
kind of like the more chill style though on my end. The editing that you're doing is extremely inspiring though. I
Yeah,
definitely
it's
want
so
to.
good.
I've been learning
take
so
some
much. I feel
inspiration.
like that's why I'm having a fun time with it. But
It's fun to learn. Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree about that with builds. Like whenever you're building in a brand new style, you just feel so inspired all of a sudden. Like you just want to
Mhm. Totally.
go for it.
I think the style I want to try again, I did it in the past so long ago, but I want to get into the desert. I want to build like some desert stuff.
Oh yeah, Oasis stuff. I was
That'll
looking at
look
inspo
good.
for that recently for my next survival base, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go for it yet. But
I wanna
it's
do-
very
now that
tempting.
I've wanted to do it since Moss got introduced, and
Yeah.
honestly, if
Oh,
Pixariffs
yeah.
didn't do it in Empires, I was high. That was high on my
Pix did
list of
such a
builds
good
I want to do.
job.
Pix did an amazing job with
Yeah, especially the
Sandria.
roads. So
but-
good.
Yeah, I gotta.
Deserts
I
are
gotta
just
try
such a
something like that
good
soon.
blank slate. Like that
Mhm.
color, you could put any other color on top of it in Minecraft, and
Totally.
it'll look good.
Yeah, you got to build an Oasis. You know, I've been
Yeah.
inspired by the Boba Fett show and the Mandalorian. All it like
Oh yeah. I haven't seen
So
that
doing
yet,
something
but
like that.
I'll have
Oh,
to.
so good.
I'll check it out.
Something like that. If I do desert, I'll probably do something like that, like
Mhm.
the like Star Wars Tatooine looking.
Yeah, it'd look great
Desert
for
base.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, that too. Ooh, sheesh. That might be something. I want to go build stuff.
We're
He's gonna
feeding
go
him out. Oh
disappear
no,
for a while.
he's
Stuff.
leaving.
Bye guys. I'm gonna go build things.
Goodbye,
Have
sausage.
fun. All right,
I'm
last
gonna
one.
test out this
Last one.
thing. Hold on. I'm fine. I'm gonna do a Jimmy. Go ahead.
Okay, gonna do a Jimmy for the outro. Got it. All right, Sausage, you might want to go first on this one, just so you know you don't.
Yes.
You can get your answer out. Do you have any word of advice for new Minecraft like builders and/or content creators that you can pick either one or both? What would you say?
Let's see. First off, number one is don't die in hardcore.
Always hold a totem. Yeah. Got it.
No, be yourself, have fun, be unique, edit like fWhip, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, that's a hard one to get to, but okay. Gem, do you have anything?
Just make fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all work out. I feel like so many people come to me wanting to be YouTubers and things, and they come to me and they're like, "Gem, what should I upload?" And I'm like, "What? You
can't
made a
tell.
channel and you want to be a YouTuber, but you don't know what to upload? You just gotta like do something you're passionate about and just start.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. You don't need advice."
That's a huge one. So many people do, like you say, so many people come over and they're just like, "Can you tell me how to run my channel?" I'm like, "Homie, I'm trying to figure out how to run my channel."
Yeah, we're
I'm
winging
barely
it.
doing it over here.
Yeah,
Dude,
trust
I
us,
got
we've been winging
1.3
it.
million subs. I wake up every day and I'm like, how the heck did I get here? What am I going to do today? what do I do? How do you be a YouTuber? Like, I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, and it takes a while too. You can't just get 1 million subs overnight. Literally, I've been doing it for how long? 7 years now?
You're
So it's
7
like-
years?
Yeah, I just took.
Gem, you've been longer, right? I think you started first out of the three of us.
This'll be 11 years.
11.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's crazy.
I'm coming up on, I'm in my 6th year right now. I'm not full, so I'm like 5.5.
You guys are babies, baby YouTubers.
Baby.
I started late. I didn't start till I
How
was
old were you
almost
guys
a
when you
senior in
started?
college. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was 21, 22 when I started. Must have been,
See, I was
yeah, 'cause I'm
15.
27 now.
I had a YouTube channel way too young. That was too young.
That is an interesting one because so many people do reach out and they're like, "Hey, I'm 12. Can you tell me how to start a YouTube channel?" I'm like,
12-year-olds. Yes.
Wait till you're 13 at least." Otherwise,
Yeah, I don't know. 15 was a little too young. I think 15-year-olds should get into it. It's cool, but like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
putting yourself out there real
Mhm.
young. You gotta be
there's a lot
careful.
of
Get a
things
good
that
mod
you'll
team.
be cringe about probably later in life when you look back, but it's part of it.
Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously.
Mhm.
It'll all be
Yes,
fine.
be yourself.
Mhm. Well, thank you both for joining today. This has been absolutely fantastic. It's been good hanging out with you. Thank you for the carrot. And yep.
Thank you for having us on here.